to film a everyday makeup tutorial look and show you guys what products I use on a day-to-day basis. Although I will admit, I don't really wear makeup every single day because that's a lot of work in the mornings and I'm more of a night person. So if I can get as much time sleeping, I will. But I decided that, you know what? Why not do a makeup tutorial? See what I use, see if you use the same thing, see what you feel about the products that I use, and if you guys have any suggestions. So as you can see, this is the finished product and I'll show you guys how I did it. Here you go. So first things first, I like to take one of my random headbands that I have, usually ones that I don't wear anymore, and I will use it to tie my hair back or just get the braids and my bangs out of my face so that no makeup gets into it and we don't cause a mess. The first product that I like to use is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I just do like little dollops on my cheeks, my forehead, and usually I'll put some on my nose. Oops, put a little bit too much that day. As you can see, I just rub it on my face all around and just try and make sure that it covers as much space as possible. So the foundation that I use is the Sephora brand medium coverage foundation. It is non-comedogenic and I absolutely love it. My friend actually turned me on to it and it's pretty cheap too for a really good foundation. So I highly suggest it. As you can see, I kind of put like little lines all over my face. I don't really know why, it's just how I do it, and I think I saw a beauty guru do it once or twice, so the brush that I use is a random brush that I got for Christmas from one of my best friends, and I just paint on the foundation all over my face and try and blend it as best as possible. I was laughing at myself because it looked a little scary. I think I need to blend a little bit more. So to blend my foundation in and not make it look streaky, I use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and I just go over basically everything I've done.
Converts the picture into a television signal.
So I don't use any fancy concealer, I just use the e.l.f. concealer that I got from Target, and I only use it sparingly, so I do quick long strokes under my eyes, and I don't use that much concealer. Like I just use like a tiny bit on my brush. I also like to do a line on my nose, my chin, and on my upper lip area. Again, I use my beauty blender to blend everything in and make it look good and not weird. So I saw this on, I think, one of the random beauty gurus that I follow on Instagram, where she put concealer on her eyelids, and I use my baby Real Techniques Beauty Blender to blend it in and just basically create a clean slate for my eyeshadow when I do it later on in the video. So I use the City Color contour palette that I actually got from my Ipsy and was matched my skin perfectly. So I use that very first darker color to contour with my Real Techniques contour brush. As you can see, I don't like to do it too hard, especially for an everyday look. I do lighter contouring on my cheeks, and then I do a little bit of contouring on my chin and on my forehead. Next, I use a smaller brush to contour my nose and my eyebrow bone area. As you can see, when I do my makeup, I start listening to music, And I guess that day I was listening to some 2000s jams, and T-Pain, I guess he was the artist of the day. So Buy You a Drink is a great song, so can't blame me. So next I will be using the second darkest color in my contour palette, and I use it as a bronzer with my Betsey Johnson bronzer brush, or just like a blush brush basically, that I got from my Ipsy a couple months ago. I put it all over my cheeks, face, nose, anywhere that I want to be bronzed and tan and cute. Now this is my favorite product ever. My sister is amazing and got it for me for my birthday. It is a Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I absolutely love it. I use a smaller Real Techniques brush. I don't really like to bake that much, so I just dab a little bit on my brush, and I just brush all over my face to make sure that my makeup stays in place and I don't look sweaty and gross and dewy and everything. Now time for the eyelids. So this Bon Voyage is one of my favorite eyeshadows to use. It's just a nice shimmery brown, which I'll show you in a sec. And I just put it all over my eyelid and use it just for like an everyday look, or I'll use it for a night out look. It's pretty universal. As you can see, it's a little shimmery and it's perfect for just like going natural. And I don't have a really fancy palette. I just use the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette that I've had for literal years, and it does the job for me. I use the lightest brown that they have, and I just kind of blend on my eyebrow just to give me a more natural look that doesn't look like I have any eyeshadow on. Of course, my camera decides when it wants to focus and when it doesn't. Love it! Next up are the eyebrows. So I use this tweezer that I got from my Ipsy, nothing special, and I use a Bella Pierre dip brow gel and just an e.l.f. brush, eyebrow brush, and a random brush that I got from one of my Ipsys, I think. So as you can see, I take a lot of time with brushing my eyebrows and making sure they look good. And then I start to line my brows with the dip brow, and I just kind of fill them in. Honestly, I think the eyebrows are like my favorite part, and they really just make the look really come together. But I will admit, sometimes I do mess up a little bit, as you can see, and I just kind of blend it in with my finger and hope for the best. Next up is the eyebrow gel. It's a Cella eyebrow gel that I got from an Ipsy, I think, as well. So this next product that I'm using after this is a Tarte blush that I got from an Ipsy, and I just use a tiny little kabuki brush that a friend gave to me. I just dab it all over my cheeks, and I don't like to do too much blush because it just doesn't look right on me. Next up, I use this Luna highlighter that I also got from an Ipsy. As you can see, that's a trend, and I just like a softer pink on my cheeks, and I just use the random brush that I have. I don't remember where I got that one. I sprinkle some on my nose, and I obviously put them on my cheeks, and sometimes I'll even put it on my forehead or under my eyebrows. And finally, I use the Photo Finish Primer Water, and I just spray it all over my face to set my face basically and make sure everything stays intact. And I also use the Mario Badescu, I don't really know how to say it, rose water, and I spray it all over my face to give me more of a dewy and more just glowy look. I actually forgot to mention and record it, but I do use mascara, and I use a primer mascara. I use the Benefit They're Real Mascara and the Smashbox Primer Mascara. And this is the finished product. I hope you guys liked it. And that is the look for today. I hope you guys liked my makeup tutorial everyday look, and see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments if you want to see more makeup tutorial looks. I can do a full glam or do maybe just like, I don't know, like themed stuff. I'm not really a makeup artist, so I'll do as best as I can. Anyways, let me know what you guys want to see next time, and I'll see you guys next Monday. See you later.